it's more common to use. You can also say the other options you have just said, but you can also have we are having dinner. You with this having dinner, it's like meeting for dinner, arranging plans to have dinner. The other option that you gave me, and it's more common. But as also the options that you gave me are also correct. Very good. Remember to grade your work so you may know which parts do you need to work on. Okay. Daniel, can you answer number two?
Yes, teacher. Nobody could see difference apart from them because they were identical.
Okay. No. Okay. Does anyone else have another option?
Nobody could see any difference apart the twins because they were identical.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, I have well, probably a different one. I have nobody could tell the twins apart because they were identical. I'm not sure if I got distracted with the answer of Daniel, but this option. Remember that well, I'm not sure if Kevin's one is correct. Let me think. It doesn't sound wrong. Um, but I would well, use this one more. Tell the twins apart. Okay, very good. Mm, Gabriel, can you answer number three? Well, number three, letter C.
Yes, teacher. Is be sure to drop me a mail when you're in England.
To drop me a what? Sorry,
A mail.
a mail. Okay,
Yes, a text.
a text. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. I didn't hear you. Well, I didn't hear correctly, so I was like, he said mail. Okay, very good. A mail, very good. Does anyone have another option? All right. I think you can say drop me a mail, but it's not that common to say drop me a mail. It's more common for you to use this drop me a line. I know it sounds well, a little weird, but it's more common in English to say drop me a line than drop me a mail. Okay, to refer to this option to this meaning of write me when you are there. Okay, very good. Gabriel Rojo, can you answer the next one? Letter D.
Yep, Bob is thinking about move to Australia next year.
Bob is thinking to move to Australia next year. Okay, very good. Does anyone else have another option?
I don't know if it is correct, but I have Bob is thinking of moving to Australia next year.
Yeah, this one it's it's the option actually that the one that I have is thinking of moving this referring to to live there. I'm not sure. It's again for me. It's more like a frequency. This well, I issue of frequency. The options that you provide. So uh, at this moment, I don't think any of you have said any wrong answer. Very good. Kevin, can you answer letter E?
Yes. there, if you should ask for your money back because the jewelry you bought, no, okay, okay. The jewelry you bought has no value, so you
Yeah,
should ask for your money back.
very good. Yeah, has no value. Perfect. This one is really straightforward. So I'm not sure if anyone have another option. Does anyone have another option? Any other? No, Ramiro? Probably not. Very good. Very good, Kevin. And next one, uh, I think Ramiro had issues with his internet. Diego Eduardo, can you answer letter F? I think he's not here. Very good. Ulises, can you answer the last one? Letter F.
Yes, teacher. Danny doesn't come often to the National Multicultural Festival.
All right. Yeah, very good. Does anyone else have another option? No? Yeah, the last two were really, really simple and very straightforward. Very good. We're going to do the next exercise. It's really, really simple. Well, not that simple, but you have to do it complete the paragraph with one word only. You don't have any options in this exercise, so you have to well to think about maybe a verb, maybe a preposition, maybe mm, maybe a preposition, a verb, maybe another word, preposition, verb. I forgot the other. Maybe an article. So again, I will give you 10 minutes to answer this exercise number 2, and we will check the answers, okay? Any question? Have you finished?
Yes.
Yes. What about everyone else?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so mm, okay, we go back again to Brenda. Brenda, can you answer number one? Oh, read from when to until years.
Yes, when considering higher education, age is simply a number. It is common for people at some point in their lives to discover that they have been doing a job that they simply don't enjoy for years.
Very good. Great. Ben, it's the correct answer. Daniel, can you read from a career until education?
Yes, teacher. Career change or development is the main reason why mature students decide they will benefit from a higher education.
Very good. Gabriel Callejas, can you answer read from some until lives?
Yes. Some people decide to enter university and get a degree even after they retire, feeling that they have missed out on something important during their lives.
Very good. You may use get or do in that part. Very good. Gabriel Rojo, can you? I think he had issues with his internet. No. Okay. Gabriel Rojo, can you answer? Can you read from? There are others until any kind.
Yep. There are other stuff who never even consider singing for a course of any kind.
All right. Does anyone else have a different option from in singing in?
I put signing up.
Very good. Signing up. Great. Yeah. In this case, it will be signing up. Very good. Kevin, can you read the next one? From they believe that until doing so.
Yes. Um, they believe that at their age there is hardly any point in doing so.
Very good. Perfect. And Ramiro had issues. Then Diego Eduardo, can you read from however until under hands? Maybe he's not here. Ulises, can you read that part?
Profe, no había visto que había segunda parte, entonces no contesté esas últimas dos.
Okay, don't worry. Yeah, we have this. All right. Brenda, do you have it?
No,
Okay. All right. Does anyone have it?
Which one, teacher?
Number 7,
Me,
Kevin. Okay. Can you answer also number 7?
however, just because you aren't young doesn't mean you aren't able to learn. In fact, mature students tend to be more dedicated even though they haven't got any free time on their hands.
All right. You may use any, but referring to they don't have much time. So you may also use much in this case. Any any will give us this idea that they don't actually have a any time to be on school, but much give us this this sense of they have a lot of things to do, but they still have some free time to spend on the on the activities of the university. Okay, so in this case, it will be much. Very good.
It would be
Got it.
just much, teacher, sorry. It would be
Yes,
just
just
much,
much.
sorry. Many is not right.
No, Kevin said any,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
any referring yeah to this idea that they don't have any. Much it gives us the sense that they have some time left to do their activities. Okay, so the answer is just much. Does anyone have number 8?
All in all,
All in all, very good. Yeah, perfect. Does anyone have any question about this? Any comment?
What is the answer for the four? The number four?
Number 4? Yeah, they have missed out on something.
Okay, thank you.
Very good. Does anyone else have any other question? No, great. Then we're going to do the next part. This one is really simple. We have well, 8. So I'm not sure if 10 minutes is much. I'm going to give you 10 minutes again, but if you finish early, tell me so we can check it really fast. Probably you won't tell me because well, it's a free time that you may use. But if you finish too early, then please tell me so we can check it earlier. All right. Does anyone have any question? No, great. Remember that if you don't see the whole document here, you can download the document from Google Classroom. Okay. I think Kevin was going to say something, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
No. Okay. Perfect. Very good. All right. Then 10 minutes and we check it. All right. Have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Right. What about everyone else? Have you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, you're finished. Very good. What about everyone else? I suppose that it's yes.
I finished too.
Finished. Very good. All right. Mm, great. So then we go back again with Brenda. Brenda, can you answer number one?
Yes, I got to work early because there wasn't much traffic on the rats.
Very good. Letter C. Great. I think Carlos Alberto wasn't here. So Daniel Orozco, can you answer number two?
Uh, I read all the sentence or only the word the
The
letter
whole
that I
the whole sentence.
okay. I'm really tired. Have been studying the whole weekend without a break.
Very
Letter
good.
D.
Very good. Yeah. Letter D. Perfect. Gabriel Callejas, can you read the next one? Number three.
Yes, teacher. Yes, I wonder why our math teacher hasn't set the test for so many weeks.
Perfect. Letter A. Great. Gabriel Rojo, can you read number four? Oh, answer number four.
The meeting, the meeting will be in a few minutes.
We'll begin in a few minutes.
Letter
Letter
C.
C. Perfect. Very good. Kevin, next one. Number five.
Billy is not home right now. He has gone to the post office.
Great. Very good. Martin, can you answer number six? He's not here?
Yes,
No.
teacher. I have problem the connection.
Don't worry.
Number 6.
Yeah, number six.
There is a few light in the room. Turn on the lights.
Okay. Does anyone else have any other answer?
A little.
A, li- a little? A
No,
letter B?
there is very few
I
lights.
put letter C,
Yeah, there
little.
is very little. A few, well, it doesn't make much sense. Make remember that in this case we have well, uh, I think it's uncountable, so little make a much more sense. Very little light, referring that there are not much light in the room. Very good. Letter C, number seven. Uh, Kevin? Kevin? Ah, no, never mind. Never mind, sorry. Yeah, Martin. No, yeah, Kevin, number seven.
Okay.
Sorry,
Henry was away on a business trip for many weeks.
many weeks. Perfect. Yeah, very good. Ulises, can you answer number eight?
This is the second time I have tried to contact.
Yeah, very good. Have tried. Letter D. Great.
Teacher, it
Uh,
wouldn't be this is the second time I am trying
I am trying to contact the professor. Mm, I am trying. I got
because
it.
he says that this
Yeah,
one.
yeah. You are talking about. I'm trying to contact the professor Martin. Both sound well somewhat correct, but well. I prefer actually the present perfect the present perfect because it's referring that this action well, finish, and I'm talking well, I'm telling to you that this is the second time I've tried well, this to contact the Professor Martin. So instead of saying I am trying, that will be like mm, I'm doing it right now. The present perfect gives us this sense that I tried moments ago. Okay, I'm not sure if it makes sense to you if you see it. Do you see it, or maybe I should try to explain it in another way? Yeah, no. The present continuous doesn't make much sense now that I read it another time. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. Only the letter D I have tried to contact Professor Martin. It doesn't make much sense because of the first part. This is the second time for this is second time. It doesn't make much sense. Without it, you can use the present progressive. You can say I am trying to contact Professor Martin. Uh, yeah, I am trying to contact Professor Martin, because if you say like I'm going to try to contact Professor Martin for the second time, you will have to use the future with going to. Okay. All right. Then before we can answer the next one, number 4. Again, you have 10 minutes. I'm going to end the call, and you rejoin when you finish in 10 minutes, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, all right, then I will hear you in 10 minutes. And if you want to rejoin before, then it's not an issue, but okay. Okay, then I'll hear you in a moment. Sorry, Arturo, I pressed deny entry by mistake. All right. Brenda, can you answer number one?
Yeah, stop sticking your head into other people's business. It's annoying.
All right, your head. Does anyone else have another answer, or does everyone have head?
I wrote I.
I. All right. Another. Does anyone else have another option? No.
No.
Yeah. In this case, it's as I told you before. These are chunks that are constructed and they well, remain the same in the language. So in this case, sticking your nose, letter D. All right. Very good. Thank you, Brenda. Daniel, can you answer number two?
Yes, teacher. I thought Nathan was very negative about moving to another neighborhood. He finally came round when he realized how much lower the rent would be.
Very good. Letter P, come round. So he changed his mind. Very good. Number three, Gabriel Callejas, can you answer number three?
Yes. Uh, when I asked Martha where Jerry was, she just raised her shoulders.
All right. In this sentence, more like well, raised. We get this idea that probably she didn't know where Jerry was. So, do you remember the word that we used to this to this action of well, I don't know. Does anyone remember?
Sure.
Truck? Yeah, very good, Kevin. Letter C. All right. It gives the almost the same idea as well, race, but in English they use this verb to describe this action. Okay. Very good. Gabriel Rojo, can you answer number four?
Jacob felt as free as a bird when the school year was over.
Perfect. Free as a bird. Letter A. Great. Kevin, can you answer number five?
Yes. Mm, it is easier for children to adapt to a new environment than it is for adults.
Very good. Perfect. Thank you, Kevin. Number six, Martin.
Yes, Bills is so absent in that he can never remember where he put his phone. Letter C.
Letter C. Very good. Great. Uh, Diego Eduardo, can you answer number seven? You can do it in the on the chat if you have the issues with your internet or with your microphone. Inspiring, very good. We all felt very positive after the president's inspiring speech. Very good. Ulises, can you answer number eight?
Yes, teacher. Wendy's heart was beating furiously when she saw a stranger standing outside her window.
Letter C. Great. Very good. Uh, Arturo, can you answer number nine? Number nine. Mhm. Uh, yeah, in this case, we don't use a mark. Does anyone have the correct answer for this one?
On the spot.
On the spot, yeah. Put someone on the spot, remember. uh, you, so making like Marcus nervous in this case. Very good. Thank you, Gabriel. Brenda, can you answer number 10?
Yeah, when I finally reached the finish line, I was out of breath.
About Fred. Very good. Perfect. Does anyone have a question so far? This one was a really simple review for you to that it well I think they cover all the topics that we saw on the 3 units. Does anyone have a question about any of the topics or any of the questions that well, we did? No, great. Do you think you will ace your test on Friday?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay, very good. All right. We're going to finish with the review right here, and we're going to just check the answers of your TOEFL workbook that we still have to check. I'm not sure if you remember. Um, all right, we're going to go to page mm, 184. Remember the grammar part 2 diagnostic test? Do you remember? Well, hopefully you. All right, you were supposed to do this as homework for last class. If I have if my notes are correct. So we're going to check this one, and I, and that well, and with this we're going to finish the class. Okay. Does anyone have a question, or does everyone have it? Yes, no, maybe. All right. Mm, very good. So we're going to start answering this grammar test. You are supposed to have it already answered. So we're just going to check the answers. Okay. So Carlos Alberto, do you have the first one?
I really didn't find the mistakes in the first one.
In the first one? Okay. Does anyone have it?
The letter C.
Let's see. Yes, very good. Yeah. In this case, check the whole sentence. We have some large birds, such as we have these birds. I don't remember how they are pronounced. It's too large and heavy to fly. Okay. We have some large birds as the subject. So because this is well, the subject is a plural, is doesn't make much sense. So instead of is, you have to put are. All right. Any question? Very simple. This one is really simple. The answer, I think it was Daniel. By
Yes, teacher.
yes, very good. Thank you, Daniel. All right. Uh, we go to with you again, Daniel. Can you answer number 2?
Hmm. In my case, I put letter D.
Letter D. Yeah. In this case, because we don't have this participle, or we don't have a uh, past perfect simple, past perfect continuous, present perfect, or present perfect continuous, then being doesn't make much sense there. So instead of being, we just put this simple be. Very good. Thank you, Daniel. Gabriel Rojo, do you have the answer of number 3?
I put letter B. Uh, in the conjugate, I put finding.
Finding. Okay. Natural asphalt legs are finding. All right. It doesn't. Well, your answer is correct, but the change it's not okay. Instead of finding, you will have to say like these are found. Okay, in many parts
Ah,
of the world. Okay,
okay.
found. Instead of ing, use the past participle. Very good.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Gabriel. Kevin, do you have the answer of number 4?
Letter A.
Letter A. Um, in July. Give me 1 minute. In July. Okay. Which for what other word would you change in this case?
On July.
On July. All right. Yeah. In this case, in it's correct, but uh, the letter check the letter B launches because we're talking about the past and this letter B is on present. Then we will have to change launch for launch in the past, okay? So
Okay.
it will be letter B. All right. Mm, Martin, can you answer number 5?
Letter A.
All right. Can you tell me, well, the word that you will change for, well, that you will put instead of by means of?
Only means.
Okay. But locate insects means sonar?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. This is saying about this sentence states in the first part that bats are able to locate insects using well, a sonar, okay? But some moths, instead of were able to, uh, well, were able to avoid capture. Like this word give us the sense that they are not able to do it anymore. So instead of were able in letter B, we put are able to avoid capture, referring that they are still able to do so. Okay. All right. Thank you, Martin. Ramiro, can you answer the next one? D. All right. Can you tell me well, the word that you will put instead of means? All right. Yeah. Pay attention that we have this, if the personal computer had not been invented, will the information age have arrived by other means? In this case, means is it's correct. Means it's referring to in Spanish by other por otros medios, por otros, sí, por otros medios. By it's also correct. If it's also correct because it's a conditional, but uh, uh, we haven't seen the conditionals, but I think you have seen them in your previous classes. So, do you use the future with the conditional? Do you put a if so, will you will that? I mean, do you put the future with the conditional? Does anyone know? Or you haven't seen it before? All right. In this case, instead of will, you will have to put would in letter B. If the personal computer had not been invented, would the information age have arrived by other means, referring that habría llegado la era de la información por otros medios, referring to this. I'm using this translation method to explain some sentence to you, but when you are reading something, try to well, avoid this thing I'm doing because it's not helpful for you to translate all into Spanish. All right. Does anyone have any questions so far? I think probably you have doubts with this. P. Yeah, letter P. Very good. Uh, we were with Ramiro. Diego Eduardo, can you answer number 7? Yeah, very good. Workers. Very good. Perfect. All right. Brenda, can you answer number 9? 9. 8, sorry.
Number 9 or 8?
8.
Is letter B?
Letter B, number 8. Yeah, region. Very good. Yeah, very, very simple so far. All right. Carlos Alberto, can you answer the next one? Number 9.
I think it is in letter B. It will be an enormous.
It will be have an yeah, an enormous. Very good. Great. Great so far. Uh, Daniel, can you answer the next one? Number 10.
I put letter D.
Letter D. Yeah, great. Very good. Instead of they, them. Perfect. Uh, Kevin, can you answer the next one? Number 11. Letter D for her play. Yeah, very good. Yeah, letter D. Instead of hers, her. Perfect. I think Kevin's not here. Ramiro, are you here? Can you answer number 12? Yeah, don't worry. All right, let's see. Uh, yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I'm just a little worried because you have to able to grade the whole exercise. So, all right. Letter C. All right. Times. Why did you choose times? Letter A. Yeah. What will you change the most brightest well, what will you put instead of the most brightest?
Only the brightest.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, because it's already in superlative, the second part. Perfect. Great. All right. I think everyone is having internet issues. So because I don't want to well to skip the whole thing for you to have it graded, we're going to skip it right now, and I'm going to the next part that you were supposed to already have. Okay. This is one that I think you had trouble with last class. Remember that we were doing the Kahoot and sometimes you were having issues with have, has, yeah, have and has that are the most common. Uh, Remember that this one is really basic. You say it in English, yeah, in basic English, and you should well you should already be have this skill mastered, but it doesn't matter if you haven't already mastered this skill, because we're going to check it really quickly. Okay. Remember that in English, well, in basic English we see this uh, well, this rule in English that the verb form is going to change depending on the subject. Okay. For example, we have the dogs are cute and the dog is cute. Okay. The verb in this case is well, I'm not sure if it's agreed. Hmm, has concordancy with the subject. Okay. We have a R for plurals and is for singulars. Okay. And we also have this with other verbs that are not the verb to be. For example, the dogs like chocolate. I think, yeah, the dogs like chocolate, and the dog likes chocolate. All right. You simply change the s for the well, exchange the s with the place of the s. All right. You use R for plural nouns, as I already told you, and is for singulars. For example, the dog. Likewise, you may you add an s at the end of the verbs with the singular nouns. For example, likes, listens, another verb, reads, eats, and all those verbs in present tense. This is tested in the TOEFL test. However, sentences are longer and more complex than the ones we already than the ones that we saw in the diagnostic test and this sentence. Okay, some large birds such as the ostrich and the cassowary is too large and heavy to fly. Okay, and I think it was Daniel, the one who answered that it was yes. So remember that check the subject and the verb, all right? Who is too large to have it flight? Some large birds, okay? This expression is the subject of the verb, is, and it should be replaced which should be replaced for some birds. And in this case, it will be are, okay? Other expressions such as the ostrich and the cassowary can get in between the subject and the verbs and the verb, all right? But remember that if we sometimes we have these, they are more like uh, a specification of the subject, okay? Notice that in the case of some large birds, and then we have an explanation of some examples of this type of birds, okay? And we have the ostrich and the cassowary, okay? This because this part doesn't have any verb, you can well, even if it has any verb, you can omit it, okay? You can say like, yeah, this is extra information. I don't care. I go and look for the verb of this sentence, and you can say it without it. If you can say it without this chunk, then you can well, you can omit it. I will say it again, okay? One trick that you can use to notice that, well, not to notice, to realize if this part of the sentence can be omitted and it's not important in the whole sentence, in the sentence as a whole. For example, if I said some large birds are too large and heavy to fly, the sentence is perfectly fine. But if I omit the verb, for example, if I say, sorry, some large birds, such as the ostrich and the cassowary, too large and too heavy to fly, this sentence doesn't make any sense. So, in order to notice if you can omit some parts of the sentence, try to make this a little test of if I delete this chunk of information, does the sentence make any sense? If so, then it's not completely relevant to the subject, verb, and maybe object. How do I say it? A structure that English has. Okay. If, for example, I omit the first part and say such as the ostrich and the cassowary are too large and heavy to fly, you may say this sentence is incomplete. Okay. All right. Learning to identify the subjects and the verbs, sentence and clauses can help you to understand this sentence better. Remember that the last class we did this Kahoot that contained this subject, a verb, adjective, an adverb. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Remember this in order to pass not only the TOEFL but also the CELI, you have to identify these units, these parts of speech correctly. If you have issues identifying these parts, you're going to have troubles with other, but with this type of exercise because in the TOEFL exam, you have this part of grammar where you have to know the parts of speech in order to to answer well, the this section correctly. And because this is one a whole section, you have to pay attention to that. If you need a more exercises to practice uh, this how to identify this part of speech, you can tell me and I have some that I can share with you so you can practice, okay? And diagramming sentence to identify its constituents will certainly help you to help you see how elements in the sentence interact with each other. Okay, we already see that in the before. Books such as printing how grammar exercise workbook contains a exercise like that. We already saw this, all right? And it's really simple, okay? Uh, Again, we already saw the farmers gave kids their vegetables fresh, all right? Uh, I suggest that you may reread this section again so you can or have already mastered. If you need more exercise, please pay attention. We already saw it before this class. We already reviewed it before, but last class I noticed that you had issues identifying an adjective from an adverb, subject from a verb, and all that. So I think it was important for me to review it again. All right. Does anyone have any question?
No.
Nope. Okay. Very good. All right. I'm not sure if I should give you the other exercise. All right. What we're going to do now, because next class we already did the practice. I had another exercise prepared, but probably it will confuse you a little because of the sentence I choose in the exercise. So what we're going to do now is we're going to finish the class right now, and I will ask you to study for your test on Friday. I think from the practice test that you are ready for the test. I can I can assure you that it's going to be similar to this practice test because I don't make the departmental exam, okay? But the contents are going to be similar to those. I suggest that you study vocabulary, uh, the tenses, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't think it will contain a listening part, but if you can also practice that. Okay. Does anyone have any question? If not, I will take attendance really quickly.
Sure, I have a question.
Yeah, tell me.
It is necessary to upload the document for the practice test in Google Classroom.
Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
It is necessary to upload some document for.
No, don't worry. Yeah, you don't have
Okay.
to. Only if you have any question in any particular topic. For example, if you are studying for your test and you notice that you have trouble with your with any topic, you can upload the practice test and and you can put a note right there that says I have trouble with this particular topic, can you give me more material to study? And if you have trouble with any particular topic, I can give you more material for you to study, okay? Only
Okay,
in that
teacher.
case. Only in that case.
Okay,
All right?
teacher. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Then I will take attendance really, really quickly. All right, we are... Okay, very good. Very, very quickly. Anaya Morales Martínez, ¿verdad?
Here, teacher.
Ah, perfect, very good. Callejas Paz Gabriel. I think he had issues with his internet. So, all right. Carlos Alberto Chávez Salinas. I think he was here. He left. Okay. Chávez Vicente Ramiro. All right, I think he's here, but he's not answering very good. Maricruz is not here, but because of the 9 of, March 9th, I wasn't having the Karina as well. Orozco Redondo Daniel.
Here.
Very good. Ponce Guerrero Kevin.
Here.
Perfect. Ramos Juárez Ulises Alejandro. I think he had issues with his internet as well. Rangel Nieves Diego Eduardo. Perfect. Ivanova was also here. Rojo Moreno Gabriel. Also here. I know he also left. Okay. Salinas Hernández Brenda.
Here.
Perfect. Saucillo Castillo Arturo. Perfect. All right. Before we go, I will say it in Spanish. Esta clase no la, pues la, solamente, se suponía que íbamos a iniciar ya con la unidad 4, no quería hacer dos clases de repaso, pero por lo del 9 de marzo no quería que pues los compañeros que faltaran pues se perdieran el inicio de la unidad. Así que la siguiente clase, bueno, no la siguiente clase, la siguiente semana iniciamos la unidad 4 y pues los vería entonces el viernes a las 12. No, si te puse asistencia, no te preocupes. A las 12 pues, de la tarde, pues en el salón, me parece que era E2. Y pues si tienen cualquier duda, pues me escriben, ¿ok? Si no tienen ninguna duda, entonces terminamos ahorita ya la clase. Y pues espero que estudien pues, para su examen y espero que les vaya bastante bien. ¿Ok?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Sí, take care. See you next, see you on Friday.
E2 dijo, ¿verdad, profe?
Eh,
Salón.
déjame confirmarte porque la verdad no lo estaba diciendo como a random, ahorita te digo bien.
Ok.
En el salón, sí, E2.
Ok, gracias.
E2 a las 12 de la tarde, ¿ok? See you. Take care.
Goodbye, teacher.
See you. Bye.